The attention bills as we move to the final events. Wayne Grimditch, Greg Pruitt both have 28 points. They're tied for the lead. White Stones has 20. Dave Kasper 19. Steve Garvey has 18.
Ready now for the rowing competition, and it is a torturous course. Over the years, we've seen many of the great superstars almost not make this because we're down to the final few events, and the competition is really keen. Wayne Grimditch, now he is one of the favorites in the rowing competition, one of the best, and Greg Pruitt is not in this competition. Greg Pruitt, of course, will be in the golf and also the obstacle course. Grimditch will not be in the golf, but he will be in the obstacle course. The story is that if Grimditch can get 10 points here for first, if he could get 7 points for second, he would really give himself quite a cushion. The racers go for time, and the fastest 2 times will go to the finals for first and second. We're in the competition. Let's pick up the action.
And the time to beat to get into the finals is that of Tom Sneva, 40.11. It'll be Ben Davidson. Bruce Stenner, he's changed this competition around a little bit.
He really has been breaking up so many oars that they went from a 7-foot oar down to a 6-foot oar, but he was still even breaking the other oars. So now they're back with the longer ones, and we'll see how he's able to do. Kasper's always done well in this event.
A couple of raiders, a veteran raider in Ben Davidson, an all-pro active player in Dave Kasper. They're off.
It looked like Davidson took it a little bit easy on the start because he was afraid that he's going to break it up, because last time he broke all his oars right at the beginning. Kasper having a little bit of trouble trying to keep it straight.
And they move through just about the halfway mark, and they're pretty dead even. And Bruce, where does this race hurt? I mean, where do you feel it the most?
It's mostly in the lower back. You can see right there with Davidson, that lower back has to pull that oar right through. But you can see Ben is so tall. Look how low he's putting the oar down in the water.
The strain and the agony as they approach that finish line, and Ben Davidson got tangled up a little bit in the ropes. And it's going to be Dave Kasper and Ben Davidson, but both have good time. Wow. Both of them had fine time, and you can see what it takes out of these superstars. Oh, boy, they had super times, Bruce, and both of them, with their times, are going to have a good shot at the finals as we look at the finish again.
You can see him getting his right oar right there, tangled up in the ropes, and that slows him down quite a bit. Gives Kasper a chance to pull out just in the last few yards.
Both of their times better than that of Tom Sneva. Reggie's with Dave Kasper.
Dave, you've won this competition several times as far as the rowing goes. Did you do anything different here? You're racing against a guy that could really row a boat, Big Ben Davidson.
No, the only way to go is just go flat out. And kind of like running a 440, just run as long as you can to whatever goes.
An interested group for this next event, the Grimditch family, Bill and Sister Lynn, and Mickey Bergey on the right, Bill Bergey's wife. And they're going to watch Wayne Grimditch go against Bill Bergey. The time to beat for these two competitors is that of Ben Davidson to get into the finals in a possible first or second place. Reggie Jackson, Bill Bergey has surprised us in a lot of areas. How about against Wayne Grimditch? What do you think?
Well, he's the kind of a guy that'll continue to surprise you, Frank. He's got a tremendous amount of desire and a tremendous amount of determination. He's surprised in the 100, he's surprised in the bicycle. And let's look at him here in the boating, even though he is the underdog. They're off right there. You see Mr. Grimditch, the obvious favorite, a lot smaller. The big power guy, you see him with the big, powerful long stroke. Bill Bergey and Wayne Grimditch closest to the camera here with a short, choppy little stroke. And Frank, it's going to be some kind of a race.
It is. They're just about even as they move halfway through this 100-yard course. Grimditch with those little strokes, staying right with Bill Bergey, but surprisingly, Bill Bergey staying with Grimditch.
Well, we have contrasting styles there. We see the guy with all the horsepower over there, Big Bill Bergey, almost lifting the boat right out of the water, but Mr. Grimditch is really going on, Frank, and it's just going to be some kind of a finish.
Of course, the key to this race is the time. They must get into the finals. Grimditch must get into the finals for a first or a second, the possible 10 points or the possible 7. He needs the time. And let's go back and look at the finish. But Wayne Grimditch is not going to get into the finals. His time is not good enough to replace that of Ben Davidson.
Again, Frank, we see two contrasting styles, but the real reason that Mr. Grimditch did not get into the finals is because he just does not have enough horsepower.
So Wayne Grimditch has to be disappointed. He's with Bruce right now.
Wayne, 40.14. That's going to be tough on you. Keep you out of the finals.
Yeah.
You changing the oars, hurt you at all? Going back and forth?
Yeah, well, we practiced with the short ones, and then this morning they changed the long ones, so.
You only got 2 events left now, Wayne.
One event.
One event for you.
Yeah, so see what happens.
All right, good luck to you.
Thanks.
So for Wayne Grimditch, it's been a rocky road. He did not do as well as he expected in tennis. He did great in bicycling. He has not done well in rowing. He's down to one event, the obstacle course. Those, the third, fourth, and fifth, the finals in the rowing will be Ben Davidson and Dave Kasper. And a pair of lovely bookends, our starters, Diana and Debbie Lovett.